It was personal.
You see, Muldoon's friendship with my father placed him above suspicion. The chase finally ended when Muldoon fell into 6 Mile Canyon.
Fraser, he's here in Chicago, so he did not fall into 6 Mile Canyon.
Apparently he survived.
Look, all I know, Fraser, we got 2 dead guys, 3 scumbags shooting up Chicago with a grenade launcher, and a whole lot of work to do.
Is that about the gist of it?
Oh, that was just the tip of the iceberg, son.
Well, turns out that your car body was an associate of your fishing body. Name was Caesar Khalil. Simple sheet, actually. Receiving stolen goods, and oh, look, Hill Surprise, receiving stolen goods.
So he was a fence.
Detective, your powers of deduction make a guy's head spin.
Thanks.
This is interesting.
Makes no sense.
I believe it's a code.
Looks like he had a meet set up for today.
This arrow would seem to indicate it was connected to last night's meeting.
Yeah, the only problem is we have no clue where this is happening.
Well, we know the last night's meeting was at Quincy and Orleans. So now taking this to be Orleans and this to be Quincy, that gives us 13 letters. Now, if we plug those letters into today's entry, we get...
O-L-C-O something something, next word something, R-U-C something, I-N something.
Trucking.
And assuming it to be trucking, that gives us the T, which gives us...
Olcott Trucking. It's that abandoned place on Wacker.
Very good, Francesca.
Rats.
Something wrong, Rick?
No, rats.
Ah, yes.
This place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, him too. He's never been fond of rodents.
Showtime.
Hold it right there!
DTF, throw down your weapons!
Step out of the shadows!
Show us your ID! Don't talk when I talk!
This is not your jurisdiction.
That's odd, Agent Maddox, because the last time I checked the criminal code, homicide was still under state jurisdiction.
Let me make it clear. I go to meet a snitch. I don't need interference from some flatfoot city cop.
This from the boys who brought you Waco. Wake up! Your snitch is downstairs chilling at the cold meat party.
Gentlemen, perhaps it would be more productive to discuss the weapons smuggler.
It's none of your business.
Someone starts shooting up Chicago with a grenade launcher. I figure it's my business.
Wrong, Lieutenant. This is our case. You keep your nose clear.
For the record, Waco was an act of God.
So?
So officially, you're off the case. Hey, if somebody wanted to take this case up as a hobby, everyone should have a hobby.
See, everything my father ever did is in here. Cross-referenced by criminal and by crime.
Now, the filing is a little crude.
Crude?
But brilliant.
Smart boy.
To find Muldoon.
What's up?
There's a period of 3 weeks where there's no entry.
Maybe he was busy.
No, I don't think so. The silence begins with the day my mother died.
Aha! You see, I find Muldoon by simply flipping to page 6 of volume 9.
I'd have rearranged the landscape, torn down the mountains and diverted the rivers to catch Muldoon. And I only had the slimmest of clues. He always managed to be where no one expected him to be. And usually that was where he had just been.
Anything?
He doubles back on himself.
He doubles back on himself, does he, Fraser? We've been waiting here for 2 days. All I got is a nose that runs faster than a 3-year-old at the Kentucky Derby. Look, I'm Dunsky. I'm out of here. Had enough of this.
Chicago PD!
What's that?
It's Russian lettering.
What's it say?
Well, my Russian's a little bit rusty, but I think it's nerve gas. And this one. Oh, dear. You have any gum? We're in luck. Seems to be holding. Well, you know, at first glance, you wouldn't assume that gum and string would be able to... What's wrong with you?
I got it.
You got what?
Gas. I've been gassed.
Oh, no, Ray, I shouldn't think you'd actually been gassed.
I'm tingling. My hands are tingling. I'm tingling all over.
Ray, if you'd actually been exposed to nerve gas, you'd be experiencing different symptoms.
Like what?
Well, you'd have difficulty breathing. You'd probably feel a little bit dizzy. You might feel as though you want to vomit. You'd probably start bleeding out of your nose. Your bowels would release. Most of all, though, you'd probably be unconscious and dead.
Oh. I get nervous. I got a bit nervous. Okay. My bowels seem okay.
I'm relieved.
What'd you find?
It's a footprint belonging, I think, to the driver of the car, in which case we can assume reasonably that he was, or he is, an employee of the Hotel California.
You cannot tell that by a footprint, Fraser. I don't care if you can track muskox across the Atlantic Ocean, you cannot tell where a person works by their footprint. Oh.
Yes. A pretty good idea which direction this wind is blowing. Phone. No, a real phone, one with a dial.
Gas? You say you have gas, sir?
A powerful gas. It could wipe out thousands, possibly even more.
I see. Do you have any idea as to the source of this gas?
Russian in origin. And there seem to be any number of clues, none of which I can recall at the moment, that indicate that they pose a dire threat to the city of Chicago.
Chicago?
Get this straight, son. This is the lethal gas. This could wipe out big cities all across North America.
Have you considered consulting a physician, sir?
Son, I think that you probably have been hit by the dump stick. Would you put me on through to your superior, please?
Yes, sir.
Inspector Thatcher.
Inspector, one word. Diethylaminoethoxy, cyanophosphine oxide.
Oh, my God.
1 milligram of that could kill a man.
Or a woman.
Well, I don't know what it would take to kill a woman. Could be 1, could be 10. But that's not important. The important thing is there's a darker thread to this story. And it has all the telltale signs of Muldoon, one of the foulest scum who ever walked the earth. Next to Howard Stern, that is. But it doesn't make sense. Because he's been dead for 30 years.
Unfortunately, rumors of Muldoon's death may have been greatly exaggerated.
Ah, I see. And, Constable Fraser, how is he taking this?
With his usual keenness? Why?
Ah, then he doesn't know.
Know what?
About Muldoon and his mother. I have half a mind to get down to Chicago and take a crack at Muldoon myself. But my detachment is green. Better to have somebody up here at this end of the trail.